Hey, what's happening? Barnaby here. We're talking about food allergies on this Hello Life moment because there are 8 top food allergies. We've listed them all on our website, but let's say your kid suffers from one of the many food allergies out there. You as a parent probably feel a little uneasy sending them to school not knowing what might happen, but thankfully, registered dietitian Jessica Butcher, there's actually legislation in place to help your kid.
There is a 504 plan. If you reference that and bring in a note from your child's doctor, documenting the food allergy that you have, the severe food allergy, especially those that cause that anaphylactic reaction. Because if that allergy can interfere with any major life activities such as eating that school meal that the school is intended to provide to all children equally, then you may certainly meet the requirements for that 504 plan and be able to work with your school food service director.
Well, I tell you, in the course of all these segments we've done on HelloLife.net with allergies, food allergies specifically, it's amazing how many there are, and they come on early in life, maybe they disappear. It's coming and going sort of a thing, so as a parent, you better go to school and find out if there's a plan in place, eh?
Yeah, that's a great idea, and it's really wise to team up with everyone at the school. So talk to your principal, talk to your teachers, talk to your bus driver, your school food service director, because food can be served in any one of those places. And especially when you are dealing with a severe food allergy, maybe a peanut allergy. A kid could be having a snack on the bus on the way home, or when you're talking about snacks packed for a field trip, you need to make sure that these food allergies are not anywhere near your child. And most schools do have a plan in place, which is a little bit more reassuring.
Well, now what about a parent going in? Probably don't do it with guns blazing, be more of a diplomat and just say, hey, I'd like to work with you. Is that probably the best way to go?
That's very much the best way. I've consulted with a lot of different parents and schools trying to work together, and that is the best way to go about it. Coming in, open arms, kind of expressing what you need, talking about that situation, teaming up with that school food service director rather than going above them and just attacking them. Team up with them, and maybe they'll let you even walk through some of their typical menu items. You can just sit down, review that whole school menu, find out what meals are maybe your child's favorites, and find out if those meals are safe for your child. And some schools even take it to, they'd invite you right back into their kitchen, and you can walk through and look at all the package labels to find out which ones are truly safe for your child and which are not.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's cross-contamination, I think, probably because it doesn't take very much of any one peanut to throw your kid into some sort of anaphylactic shock.
Right. Oh, and I wish I had a peanut here to show you, but imagine how small that little peanut is. If you chop that peanut into 50 different pieces, that tiny little 1/50th of that peanut could still cause that severe, fatal reaction. So it is so important to watch out for these cross reactions, and especially, if your child's sitting at a table with other kids who are enjoying their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, even that near, maybe they're grabbing some crumbs, kids are always swapping foods and snacks. That in itself is something to worry about, which is why some schools, take their food allergy protection to that next level, and maybe they have a completely peanut-free school or peanut-free classrooms, or just maybe a peanut-free zone in the cafeteria. So there's lots of different implementation practices out there. So every school is a little bit different, but it really helps. Go right into the school, talk with them, schedule that meeting, and just express what kind of situation that you have.
Okay, ask for it by number. It is the 504. They'll know what you're talking about. But again, a little bit of honey goes a long way. Don't go in there with guns blazing. Just ask them gently about the plan and work together. That's good advice. Jessica Butcher, as always, right here on HelloLife.net.